Well, Pam, Belichick said that the Patriots rubbed their game footballs vigorously to give them better grip. He said that friction raises the heat, that raises the pressure. He said that's where the problem began. We checked out his whole theory with a top physicist.
Would not say that I'm Mona Lisa Vito of the football world.
Bill Belichick was quick to point it out over and over again.
I'm not a scientist.
So we found someone who is.
Pressure corresponds to temperature. So if you lower the pressure, you lower the temperature, and vice versa.
Michael Naughton, chair of the physics department at Boston College, and he says Belichick's statement is credible.
Absolutely makes sense.
First, let's spell out the first part of the coach's theory.
We have found raises the PSI approximately 1 pound.
He said the Patriots did a thorough rub-down of the footballs to get them broken in, and that temporarily raised the pressure.
To start fires by rubbing sticks together.
Right.
It's called friction. Friction causes heat.
So Belichick says when the refs got those footballs for inspection, they were over the limit, and the officials actually took air out, which means when all that heat from rubbing the footballs wore off, they ended up below regulation. And then there's the weather that night. The balls were measured in a warm locker room, then taken out onto a cold field, which would drop the pressure even further.
For every 20 degrees temperature change, it's about a PSI.
And then there's Belichick's question about how the officials measured those 12 game balls at the start of the game. Did they actually use gauges? And were the gauges all calibrated? Naughton says those questions are just the tip of the iceberg.
There's a whole bunch of other issues. The laces, the quality of the valve, the meters, the gauges. The permeability of the material. Can gas leak out?
So the NFL has a lot of questions left to answer. Were the Colts balls tested? They have not confirmed that yet. If they were tested, in what temperature, at what time, with what gauges? And without those answers, they have a tough hill to climb to prove any wrongdoing by the Patriots. Live at Gillette tonight, I'm Lee Martin, WCVB News Center 5.